I want the state of the Chicago Bears right now from a fan's perspective. I want a state of the Chicago Bears.
Finish up with the state of the Chicago Bears. Here it is, man. It's civil war, tyranny, and confusion. Civil war, let's talk about that. There is a huge portion of the fan base that is arguing, and I am in the middle on all of this. I really am. And I don't want to be in the middle. I want to have a definitive opinion, but I just can't because there's such a confusing team. There's such a huge civil war when it comes to Matt Nagy. Right now, it's literally like I've read all the forums. It's basically like half the fan base is blaming Ryan Pace. The other half is blaming Matt Nagy. If I had to choose a side, it would definitely be Ryan Pace. I want to blame him in a heartbeat because he just screwed up the entire cap. So that the civil war is definitely at the top. And Ted Phillips retiring doesn't get a lot of press for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's a huge deal. Ted Phillips just like resigning because he feels like he failed. I just think that that's a huge deal. So that's a big deal. Like,
didn't he basically just like hand his resignation in and be like, yeah, I failed, guys. I'm sorry.
I failed. I messed up. I haven't been good since Lovie Smith. See ya. And you know what? Thank you, because that's what we needed. But now we're talking about, should we keep Ryan Pace, Matt Nagy? Whoever they hire is going to decide that. So I think it's kind of a feudal civil war, but at the same time, they're having one. And then the other civil war that they're having, which I think is treason, is that Justin Fields is not going to be a good quarterback, or that we should move on or draft a quarterback. I heard that too. We should draft a few quarterbacks or we should draft a couple quarterbacks in the second round or something this year just to see what we get. Like, dude, we have so many other needs besides quarterback. It's not even funny.
Worry about what's in front of the quarterback first.
Jeez. Give him another year at least. My God, can we give this kid like a little bit of time, a little bit of breathing room? Anyway, so the state of the Bears, to sum it up, my friend, is civil war, confusion, and treason. So that's what it is. Everything is confusing too. I don't even have to explain that. It's just confusing. We don't know who's good or who's not. I know I got like 5 young guys I want to keep. The rest of them I don't care.
So okay. So who are your guys? Who are your cornerstones? The young cornerstones that you want to build around?
It might be more than 5. Let me break it down. So Justin Fields, I want to keep him 100%. I think Whitehair, but I don't know. I think
that's your center, right?
The center guard, yeah, he switches a lot.
I would hold on to him. He's probably your best offensive lineman at the moment.
Yeah, and then they got this guy. Dang it, his name is slipping me. They got a rookie offensive lineman from the second round. He's showing some promise finally throughout the year. It took him a while. Besides that, I don't care. You can scrap the entire offensive line besides those 2 offensive linemen. Seriously, cut them all. None of them are good. And then linebackers, we have to cut half of them. We literally do. Maybe even Khalil Mack. Roquan Smith, I'd keep him. Ogletree is cheap. I'd keep him. Everybody else, see ya.
Ogletree's on a very team-friendly contract.
Yeah, he's exactly. And if we even pay him a little bit more, that'd be okay. Like, I wouldn't freak out. Goldman probably got to go. Jalen Johnson, keep him. Absolutely keep him. If you can keep Eddie Jackson, you already signed him. You might as well keep him. And then David Montgomery, I'd keep him. Herbert, I'd at least keep him another year, see what he does. And Mooney. And that's about it. I just gave you, I think, 7. That's it. Nobody else. Get rid of them all. Scrap. Oh, yeah, Graham. I'll take Graham, too. He's like a 6th-round